Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Insights, your go-to program for stimulating and enlightening discussions on our daily Kabbalah studies. Joining us today, once again, is the insightful Bradley.
Bradley, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Rob. I'm thrilled to be here with you again and excited about today's topic.
Our topic today is the Arvut, or mutual guarantee, particularly focusing on the idea of connection. Let's kick off with the essence of the Arvut article, Bradley.
Absolutely, Rob. This article underscores the need for us to reconnect with each other. There is no life without mutual guarantee. It's explained to us that in the past we were one spiritual body, and then this body was shattered. Mutual guarantee is the common name for the total of the conditions we must fulfill in order to return to this whole corrected body or system. We exist in that system even now, but we simply cannot see it. So all of our work and connection must be in trying to be more and more included in Arvut with each other, to become one man, Adam, similar and united with the Creator again.
So, the ultimate goal is to achieve the form of Adam Rishon, right?
Right. The objective of life is our return to that form of a unified spiritual body. Every person has to carry out his own work. And by doing that, every person works not for himself, but for others. That is our interconnection. We learn that a person does not have his own desire. His desire is in all other people. He does not have his personal work, which he can complete alone. He works until he corrects his inclusion into everyone else, so that we can reconnect these parts of Adam HaRishon, attain a desire to bestow in contrast to the desire to receive, and attain love in contrast to the desire to reject others.
Now, this journey involves breaking partitions between us. Can you explain this a bit more?
Sure, Rob. To truly understand each other, we must strive against our current perception of reality, that the differences or partitions separate us, and that by strengthening our Arvut, mutual guarantee, between us, we begin to perceive the true reality and the Creator right here between us.
Fascinating, but how do these differences and partitions end up being our connecting force?
It's the contrasts, the opposing forces we feel, the rejections that spur us to seek connection. But practically, if we start treating each other with love, with the correct interaction between us, we will see what kind of system is formed between us, what forces connect us.
That's profound. Will these partitions ever disappear completely?
Not without help. The Creator guides us through the states that help reveal the absence of Arvut. These partitions, or the egoism that has arisen between us, is the perfect material for our spiritual work. The egoism is what separates us and breaks all the elements of interaction between us. And so the partitions exist so that we can correctly assemble ourselves.
It sounds like we must seek the Creator's assistance to break these partitions, right?
Precisely, Rob. As we try to unite and call out to Him for help, we discover the force of connection and the Creator. We need to ask for the Creator's help to overcome what separates us and to sense Him as our singular force of salvation, to persistently strive in our prayer in a good and clear manner until we feel ourselves as one body, one heart, one system, similar to Him.
And what exactly are these partitions?
They are concealments. Everyone works according to their own individual concealment, according to the way they were shattered in the beginning. And the light shines on me to the extent that I try to connect all the parts into one, to try and truly perceive the others.
It seems like we might struggle to overcome these partitions. How can we deal with this?
That's our common hurdle, Rob. At present, it is necessary for us to overcome all our differences and to connect them into one general desire, and then fill them with one general light. By just visualizing a corrected state, it can help. If we aspire to get closer to others and embrace unity, this way we learn to appreciate the entire system as a whole vessel that is shattered only with respect to me.
How do we break these barriers between us then?
Well, Rob, we don't actually break them. The Creator does that for us, gradually teaching us the true nature of our prayer, guiding us in how to request for the removal of the petitions within our hearts.
And lastly, how do we overcome the will to receive?
Interestingly, we don't break that either, just restrict it. Our role is to ask and plead with the Creator to negate the evil inclination with the light of the Torah. He will then reconnect us, reuniting us as one entity with a singular heart.
That's an enlightening perspective, Bradley. Thanks for these insights.
Thank you for having me, Rob.
Well, folks, that wraps up today's episode of Insights. Remember, connection is the key, and we must strive to strengthen it, break our barriers, and unite as one. Remember to stay connected and stay enlightened.